Hello viewers, here comes the professional advice. From his knowledgeable and widely exceptional results of experience, a scholar, an author, a banker, former Kenya Re chairman Dr. Felix Okatch, the APSI chairman with skills that has immensely changed livelihoods locally and internationally.
Yeah. Thank you very much on that question about APSEA.
Yes.
That is the Association for Professional Societies in East Africa.
Yes.
This is an association of member associations.
Yes, yes.
There are about 33 member associations.
Yes.
We call them corporate members. Now these members, when they form this association, it is for their common interest in terms of ethics, in terms of how they conduct their affairs,
Yes.
and in terms of CPD, what's called continuous professional development.
Yes.
So it's an association for professionals in East Africa.
A humble personality with a name that Google understands better has indeed touched lives through consultancy services, and now with the Juakali Times news agency under a talk show program where the expert Dr. Felix Okatch could effectively respond to the question. I know there is entrepreneurship,
Yes,
and there is also investment.
Yes.
Could there be a thin line in between the two things? Investment and entrepreneurship?
For that question about entrepreneurship and investment,
yeah.
let me give it a basic answer.
Yeah.
An entrepreneur is somebody who thinks and develops, makes the best out of what's there.
Yeah. Making the best out of what is there.
I gave an example of the Indian man. I gave an example of the fellow in Kariobangi who was keeping goats.
Yes, yes.
And the best example I'm giving, the last and the one you can remember most.
And surprisingly, grudgingly telling story of Jenga Karume's successful story of the Juakali business. Yes.
When I read Jenga Karume's book, you know, he went up to standard 4, and then they used to sell charcoal in Molo. First, let me say, what made me read that book? Because there was Jenga Karume's book, I saw it, I said, there's not much to read. You know, perception, say, what would Jenga say?
Yeah.
So when I started reading that book, there was a part when he was admiring the fellows who work in the railways who used to put on white shirts. My late father used to work in the railways.
Yes.
So it made me now start reading it one more. Now Jenga Karume goes in the story, he says that there's a friend of his, the name I've forgotten, in Molo, they were selling charcoal and people would buy charcoal. Then one time, there's a big order for some Indians who wanted charcoal in Nairobi. So those days there were no banding, in the forest they could not stop it from cutting trees.
Yes.
So
there
no restrictions. Yeah. So they made sure they got a charcoal, it filled a bogie, it brought to Nairobi, and they were paid 28,000 shillings. Yeah. Something they never thought they would get those days in the 60s. Yes. So it reminds me that when he was going back home, him and his friend, they sat in a bus, and they were young boys. So they were removed from the seat because they were young boys, they could not sit when the big people are standing. Yeah, exactly. Now him and his friends, they were laughing. Later on they said, but these guys, they don't know that the money we're having can buy the whole bus. But that's the story. So that is entrepreneurship. You understand? Yes. Now let's come to investment. Investment is an area where you take your money, you put it somewhere, and you calculate that I'm putting 100,000 shillings here. End of the month, I will get 110,000, or I'll get 120, pay the loan with 10, remain with the others. So that is investment. You're putting money in something you've calculated, you know it will bring the money. Okay. Yes. Okay, something you are sure of. Yes. The scholar, Dr. Felix Okatch, would also add that education system keep changing as the now CBC took over from the 844 system, and him, Okatch, did a different one. But all this classwork is just for communication, as he pointed out that the Juakali issue started in 1980s, and now the government should increasingly respond in terms of training and fundings to the larger segment of the Juakali fraternity. Thanks for listening. Me, Nelson Ochieng, Juakali Times. the Juakali, the Mama Mboga down there, should not get harassed the way they are getting harassed.
Okay.
Yeah. Or if you have to harass them, explain to them.
Explain to them.
You see, like COVID, you know the way we closed the economy. We didn't have to close it abrupt like that. Tell people within this week tutafunga shule, the next week tunafanya hivi, bars anza kujipanga, if you got stock, anza kudispose of stock, watoto anza kutoka shule, pole pole, you go home. You do it like that and then understand. If the medicine, COVID vaccine is coming in, make sure you order it in time, inakuja pole pole. You know, yesterday it was funny that the Minister of Health saying, oh, now the vaccine, the other one, it's called what? Oxford vaccine. This
Something
COVID.
of that kind.
Extrazeneca is now out of stock. We cannot even take the other one. And the same minister the other day was saying, the Russian one should be got rid of from the country. You know, it shows it's sending mixed signals. What you do, if it is vaccination, start knowing that Kenya is 47 million. I need this stock, and let it start coming, so that by the time 6 months down the line, it has reached every sector. Not you get a little quantity, you are proud, you go to the press to get pictures that we got it, but it's so is mismanaged. I'll tell the president, please, let your ministers manage the country.
It's all right, it's all right. Thank you very much.
The advantage of Kenya, it's a free country we talk. What I'm telling you, you can say that. You can't say that in Uganda or some countries. But Kenya is a good democratic country. Kibaki brought democratic space. Raila with the Uhuru and the handshake. It's good. We're doing well. It's a good
unity of purpose.
Unity of purpose.
Yes. Anything else that you think, Dr. you've not touched and you feel it is important for this occasion?
The last thing I can say that this is our country. When you complain, we mean well. When you suggest something, we mean well. If it's in transport sector, health sector, education sector, everything else, we mean well. And Kenyans love their country. We have nowhere to go except this country. So it's us to make sure we improve it. The biggest thing is youth unemployment. But we should not say there's unemployment and we do nothing about it. Let us solve it, we can solve it. The way our forefathers, the Jomo Kenyatta, Oginga Odinga, Ronald Ngala, Masini Muliro, those days, and Tomboya, they fought hard and sent the Muzungu away. Our generation now, President Uhuru, Dr. Ruto, Raila, and all the others, this is the time for us to say, let us solve unemployment in 1 year, and we can do it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That is the parting shot from Daktari, that we make this a decision as a team, as the decision makers, that we solve these problems. The unemployment can go if we bring this so-called unity of purpose. And now it is lovely. In fact, we've made a very good discussion on this. And those who are hearing me, in fact, we are available in YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Just remember to like, subscribe, and share. The information here will be coming to you consistently. Thank you very much. This is Nelson Ochieng of Juakali Times head office here at Nairobi Club. Juakali Times is purposely to formalize the informal sector, give the Juakali sector a new look through packaging, as it provides a platform of engagement through unity of purpose. It now exists in both print and YouTube channel called Juakali Times TV to inspire unity of purpose for the purposes of the common good. Therefore, we urge you to like, subscribe, share, and comment, lest you too participate in it as a team player for the common good.